Okay, so this is a video review of the masterpiece movie series Transformers MPM06 Ironhide. So this is a figure that I've been wanting to have for a very long time now. I know this has been released from quite a while back, but never really got a chance to buy it here in Melbourne. So when I saw it, I couldn't pass it up. Now, I watched a lot of these reviews for these figures from way back, and I was hoping that some of the reviewers were wrong, but having been able to pick this up and transform him a couple of times, I think all of the previous reviews were all justified. This shoulder bit here, there are no tabbing points, nothing that I can see, so there is a way to like position them so they're stable. So you can see they are stable. This also tends to be loose, and the worst part is the transformation is really tough, especially coming from robot to vehicle. Going back from vehicle to robot is not too bad, but yeah. Anyway, with that all said, let's go and check out the box, and then let's check out the figure. So starting with the box, it's pretty much the standard masterpiece box, only vertical. So as you can see, it is a licensed GMC top kick vehicle. Nice image of Ironhide both in robot and vehicle mode. This side has the vehicle mode, the other side has both. Top has nothing, bottom has nothing, and then the back has like features like the faceplate, articulated hands, posable neck, all that good stuff. And then picture of Ironhide in robot and vehicle mode. Now before we take a look at robot mode, let's take a look at the guns. This is pretty much your standard Ironhide gun. That said, at this scale and being a masterpiece, is really detailed. I don't know if you can see all that molded detail. Really nice. And it spins. This other one also has a lot of molded detail. And if you look at that bit, like all the individual ridges are different. Really cool. Yeah. Now pardon the light, but I think it better highlights the figure with the light on. So here is Ironhide in his robot mode, and I mean, for all his faults, it is a really nice looking figure. I do have my gripes, as I've said, but yeah, for the most part, displayability, as well as articulation, level of detail is really good. And it's like having one of those prime A statues, but also have the posability and the the ability to transform him. So yeah, not too bad. So these cannons, they just peg onto the unfortunately big arm cable there. So just pegs there, and then the other one just pegs on the other side. Yep. Unfortunately, this is loose. So is the other side, although this one's a bit firmer. Now I found that if you actually press that there and then pull this a little bit down, that is a double hinge there. So if you push it forward, then it tends to hold, but it doesn't hold for too long. Now for the chest as well, if you position it at an angle and then like position that part to be behind that part, it's not clearly visible, but yeah, sorry, that part behind that part, you see that actually holds. So it's not a hard pull molding point, but it holds for poses. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, could have been done better. There should have been pegging points, I think. In that regard, the Studio Series 1 did it better. Anyway, looking closer at the figure, start with the head. The head, okay, it's really well detailed. Let's see, he is supposed to be that ugly, so if you doubt it, just go watch the movie. So you see all the details on the face, really nice. There's a lot of like Cybertronian symbols around that ear as well. See, really well detailed. For all its faults, this figure has really good details. Nicely painted grill, everything. This is clear plastic, by the way. Really nice. He does have scrawny arms, and I am over the fence in terms of whether I think it's supposed to be scrawny. I think the arms are a little bit scrawny for Ironhide, but I don't think it should be this scrawny. But anyway, still not too bad to look at. Again, being a masterpiece, has all these really nice details and all that. The other cannon, see, it's already undone. If I do that, it will stay. Other side, really nicely detailed. Even that part. See? Chest, really well done. Again, I wish it had a license plate. Just looks weird to have that white empty space there. Maybe repro labels will give us that. I don't know, we'll see. See, the wheels are there. Unlike the Studio Series, the wheels are not fake wheels. So actually the real wheel is there. Look at all these details, it's really nice. The feet are all die cast, so this entire foot. So while this guy tends to be a little bit back heavy and top heavy because of the guns and all that, these keep it stable. Also, I do believe this crotch piece is also die cast. From the side, it is clean. His arms do hinge from there, but that's how it's supposed to be anyway, if you look at the CGI models. The back is not as accurate, but what can you do? Still doesn't look that bad. He has these arm pans, as you can see. He has probably all of the panels of the truck here on the bottom arm and the top of the arm. Now what you can do is you can actually swing this to the back to hide it from the front, but then there's no hiding this bigger panel on the lower arm. So yeah, anyway, going back, real wheels, yeah, really nicely done figure in my opinion. If only the transformation was a little easier. Okay, so articulation for this guy, his head can look up that much, doesn't look down at all. You can turn it before it starts hitting the shoulder pads, and I don't want to try turning it all around just so I don't want to, you know, scratch that paint. It also comes with a movable faceplate, so his mouth does open that much, so you can go prime, make something out of yourself. Now the arms are on double hinges from the top and there, so I think in terms of robot mode, that upper part is used for this swivel to move the arm out, but then for posing you use the lower hinge there. You can actually push that forward and back, as is most Ironhide figures before Studio Series. He has a little bit limitation in terms of the arms you can do. Elbow is more than 90 degrees, which is nice. And then the hands, they have a swivel, they go up and down, and then they have multiple joints actually. So the 3 fingers are on 2 joints, the pointer finger is on 2 joints, and the thumb is also on 2 joints, so yeah, lots of movement there. You can also use this upper part for articulation, though at this point I'd rather they be fixed and limit the articulation of arms rather than them being not fixed. Anyway, lower body, you do have a swivel under the waist. You do have an excellent ab crunch. Now the feet can go that much out. There is also another joint on the leg, so you can actually do that. I don't know why you do that. It's not for vehicle or robot mode, so it's a special joint I think they use for articulation. Anyway, feet can go that much forward, although if you do use that joint you can swing him forward, and extending it further you can actually extend it all the way up, which is nice. It goes all the way back with that not extended only that much. Fortunately the knees are pretty much useless. You can swivel, but it only does that much knee bend, which is frustrating for a masterpiece. Anyway, and then the feet can go forward, back, pivot a little, and there's a toe joint, which is partially useless because of that, but yeah, use what you can use. So yeah, not bad in terms of articulation, limited, but then he's Ironhide, it's always gonna be limited. Now for some size comparisons, just to give you an idea of the size, here he is with a Siege Leader class figure, around the same size. Siege Voyager figure, Siege Deluxe figure. So he is about the size of a Siege Leader class. Now here he is with my usual review figure, Dreadwind. Let's put in Mr. Rudd and Mr. Ruffalo on a scooter, and of course here he is with Siege Ironhide. And just so we can compare, here he is with Studio Series Ironhide. So as you can see, let's focus on this comparison. He is a lot more detailed, lots more paint up, while this guy is basically black with some silver. Here is a pretty even distribution of silver, gray, black. He is also a lot more fun to transform. I never want to transform him again, no joke. But otherwise, if you ask me, if you want something that you bring along, transform, do that. If you want something that you can pose, that I prefer. Fair enough? Yeah. Now for the tricky part, and I'll probably edit this video to limit the length, but anyway, transforming this guy. I hope I don't cry. Already starting to cry. But yeah, I practiced transforming it 3 or 4 times I think, so I think I got it down to a T, but yeah, still a bit troublesome. So anyway, transform him. First thing you do is, let's do the feet first, and unpick that. Now get that out of the way, and then swing this panel forward. There you go. And I can actually swing that out, and then the bottom of the feet, they just extend forward, and then like here, this folds in, that, and then this actually folds out as well, like that. You turn this around, Okay. Okay. So good. So far so good. And then this opens up and swings down as well. Okay. Now just to align them together. Best thing is to just peg this together first. So it just pegs there and there. And then position this so that that peg slots into that slot right there. It just pegs at a certain ratchet point. There you go. And then swing this back so it's not in the way. Oops, let's do that first then. Swing that down, swing that in, and then peg it in. There you go. And then to finish that foot off, just peg that into this right there. There you go. First foot done. To the other one. So pull that, unpeg from the back, swing it forward, swing it out, straighten it out, straighten this out, fold that in, unfold from here, unpeg from here, swing this around, swing this around, swing this around, there you go. Peg that panel together. Careful not to break the pegs. There you go. Open this out, swing this down, find the proper ratcheting point, and then peg this here. Go. Oops, before we peg it, straighten that out, and then peg it. Okay, okay, and close this, peg that there. Then you can actually peg the legs together. So just those two pegs and that peg. Oop. There you go. That's the back of the truck. That's the easy part. Unfortunately, now for the hard part. Unpeg this front piece, unpeg this there. This is tighter, which is good and bad because it's tough to unpeg. Tough to unpeg. Again. There you go. That took a bit of doing. I'm sure that will loosen up after a few more transformations. Unfortunately for Ironhide, this is probably the last time I'm gonna transform him. No joke. And then unpeg this back part. There you go. Now those two pegs go to those two holes. So if it's aligned properly, just peg that there. That's fine. And that ensures that, you know, the waist is in the proper orientation as well, which is good. So unfold this part, and then you just swing this around. This likes to fight me. Make sure the panel is flush. If it unpeg, peg it again, peg it again, and then peg this bottom bit here. Still at the easy part, unfortunately. Now that back bumper will go out And this front bumper will go around. Do the same with the other shoulder. By the way, let's unpick the guns. We don't really need them there. Okay, and swing this forward and swing the head down. Forward and swing the head down. Okay. Breathing break done. Now this fold in just so you don't forget later on. Fold that in. Again, fold this in. There you go. Make sure it's flush. Now the arms. Unfold that. Now I found the best ways to pre-position the arms, and the best position would be to make sure it's straight. These two joints are straight. See there, and then like that, unhinged. Orient them over. Now you'll see the proper orientation because it aligns properly there. Right. Do the same on the other arm. Straighten out these two joints, and then angle it so that it's a proper angle. You'll see the alignment right there. Okay, now just lower my camera. By the way, the camera setup is just a box and Legos right now because my shitty stand just broke. I have to buy another stand. Anyway, moving to more relevant things. This thing you unfold, and then the double hinge you extend it so it's facing this way. It should lay flush on the forearm. Oops, sorry, flush there on the forearm. Now the hands, I found it best if you actually fold the hands that way with the wrist all the way down like that, fingers there, and the thumb, you don't need to extend it like that. Maybe that will do as well, but I found that if you extend it like that, there's more clearance. And actually just lay it flat like that, that's fine as well. Yeah, do the same with the other arm. Oop, oop. Lay that thing flat. Flat, okay. Thumbs forward, arm in, flush. There you go. That's it. Now, bumper. Whew, I'm out of breath there. Now another trick that I found is just peg this already here so that this is already pre-positioned. So let's do that. It has to be a certain angle. And then, please do not fight me, Ironhide. I'm trying to convince other people to buy you. Oh well. So peg that in. That ensures this is in the proper position. Do the same on the other side. Really big figure. It's really hard to position in the camera. Okay. Peg that in. Peg that in. Peg that in. Doesn't want to peg. you go. Now should be an easy thing. So just pull this down. Trying for it not to hit the face. Oh, do it again later, but the wheels just unpegged again. So see, now that they are pre-positioned there, it's actually an easy job of actually aligning this. Yeah, aligning this. Since we pre-aligned it, it's really easy to align the other things together. There we go. Make sure that plastic part is at the back. Plastic part at the back. Ironhide, help me. There you go. There you go. At the back. Okay, now bumper, extend that. Now I found easy to just angle this already. So angle it that way, right? And then fold it down. Oops. Right, wanna switch that around. Hide the full GMC logo in. Otherwise it will just be look like a bad piece of HTML. Okay. Again, angle that in that way. Angle it in that way. There you go. And fold that in. Fold that in. And then peg the bumper to the bottom of the car. Okay. There you go, Ironhide. Now align the roof parts. My God, I'm so tired. Okay. Oh, you unpegged again. No one will buy you, Ironhide, if you're finicky. Okay. What is wrong with you? There you go. 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 Okay, almost there. Okay, now it's just a matter of actually, I say just, but it's hard. Just a matter of actually aligning these windows again. That's the thing. You move one piece and the another piece gets uncoupled. Why is it not pegging? Go. There we go. Peg. I get aligned, right? There we go. There we go, Ironhide. Thank you. See, you can do it. Try. Now into it. Flush. Now that's not flush because this got undone. So let's just take this together again. Yeah. Sorry for the curse. Yeah. Big. Hang on. Okay. After all that wrestling, I just had to grab him closer to my face. Really hard to transform from way back. You get the general idea. He is really finicky, as you can see. But yeah, after all said and done, here is Ironhide in his vehicle mode. As you can see, there's still like panels not aligning properly, but for the most part, if you follow those hand positionings and things like that, you can get him flush. Now looking closer at the details, it's really nicely detailed truck. Tiny Autobot logo there, 4x4, unpainted rims, but that is par for the course for Ironhide. Robot junk again, par for the course for Ironhide. The front, as you can see, really nice grill. I've positioned this better. Don't know why I can't put it down now, but you can make it so that it's straight. Just takes a bit of doing. GMC logo, clear plastic. This is rubber, by the way. Clear plastic. Yep, road armor. The back, I wish they did put license plate there. Molded Autobot logo, GMC logo. Yeah, all the good stuff. So yeah, now for some comparison. First off, here he is with Studio Series Ironhide and Siege Ironhide. So of course they don't scale. Here he is with my two usual review figures just for scale. Sideswipe and Redwind. And of course Mark Ruffalo on a scooter. Okay, now the guns, they do store in vehicle mode. All you do is you pick this to the side holes there. Better if you extend it so you have more clearance. Yeah. Same with the other gun, if I can find it. Okay. Just peg it on the other side like so. So yeah, not a bad place to put it. Okay, so final thoughts. Should you be getting him? Now, I guess the answer will be dependent on your answers to these questions. So one, how much do you like transforming figures back and forth? If you like doing that, this is probably not the best figure for you. I mean, he does transform to a really nice truck, and the robot mode is really excellent looking as well. But getting from truck to robot is a very long, arduous process. So I do believe I will perfect it at some point if I continue going. But yeah, not fun at all. Second, if you just need an Ironhide figure, then maybe this is enough. If you're into studio series, this scale in particular, he is pretty good. Transformation is more fun, definitely. Then again, you lose out on all of the detail and the accuracy as well. So if it's just that you're after this. Now, if you're into highly detailed, highly accurate figures, then yes, that is the guy for you. Even the truck mode as well is really nice looking. Yeah. Even with his faults, I think he is worth it if that is what you're thinking. Now, for me personally, if you ask me why I've been trying to hunt for this guy, even if I've seen a lot of negative reviews, me it's simple. It's because Ironhide is my favorite movie character, so I can't really um, justify my being a Transformers fan and not have the best figure for my favorite character. So hence, yeah, that's why I bought him. So yeah, depending on the answers to your questions, that will decide what your choice is, I guess. So yeah, that has been a very long, very tiring review. This has been Grim Trigger. That has been Masterpiece Ironhide. That has been Paul Rudd. And as always, if you like the review, please do leave a like, leave a comment. Please be gentle. This guy is really tiring. So please be gentle on the comments and the likes, or dislikes rather. And I'll catch you guys later on the next review. Thanks for watching.